So it's only been a few days, maybe even a week since Bolt was released, and I'm a little bit disappointed that I wasn't able to get him through the event. I think I needed only 4 more crates to unlock him, but a combination of bad teammates and reluctance to spend gems on them made me miss out. Well, nevertheless, I have him now, I got him to Prestige 2, and man, I have a lot to say about him, so with that said, in this video I'll be going over my loadout as well as which modes are best suited for him. Now, when I mentioned how disappointed I was when I wasn't able to unlock Bolt early on, well, the reason is because during that time Bolt hadn't received any nerfs. In fact, he wouldn't get any nerfs or buffs for that matter until he was fully released into the game, and anyone who ever came into contact with Bolt knows just how broken he was during that time. Now, I won't go through every single one, in fact this list doesn't even show all of them, but basically everything from his damage to his health was decreased. While this may not seem so bad on the surface, if you played Bolt before and are playing him now, you might notice a huge gameplay difference. Of course I couldn't chime in on that, but I will say getting Bolt to 1000 trophies was a lot easier than getting to 2000 trophies. And for the most part my loadout stayed relatively consistent, with my gadget being Bouncy Ball, which allows him to jump in any direction and deal area damage in parallel to his regular attack damage. I've seen many players use this one, and while his other gadget can give him a shield that's between 2000 and 4000 hit points, I think this is more practical since Bolt isn't exactly a fast brawler in his base form. When you start to pick up speed, well, things are different, and one star power that can make this even more fun is Toss Up, which throws brawlers into the air when you hit them at full speed. To me this is great and far better than his other one, which only gives him 1 second of crowd control after using your super. Now, going back to that whole speed thing, Bolt is perhaps one of the most unique brawlers I've seen in a while, because his damage is automatic in that you simply bump into something to deal damage, and the faster you go the more damage you do. Couple that with his super and you could deal an insane amount of damage, at least theoretically, because in reality he's a lot harder to use. There are many brawlers that can easily ruin your day if you get too close to them, such as Griff or Bull, and therefore it's best to attack them only once and run away to heal. Alternatively, you could just drive around in circles to recharge your super, though not only is this kind of boring, but you also run the risk of trapping yourself if you're not careful. Overall, Bolt does well on Showdown thanks to its open maps, but now let's move on to Heist and Jam Grab to see how well he does there. So in my opinion, while things could have easily gone bad for Bolt, I think he's a good brawler to use. Of course, he's better suited for some maps and modes over others, but generally speaking, I don't think the nerfs were that bad, and if anything, they made him easier to deal with. Anyways, have a good day.